So if I told you that you could fight wrinkles off forever by eating a bowl of cereal, would you do it? Of course you would. Who wouldn't? Today we're going to talk a little bit about aging. Even though I'm okay with aging, I'm sure we can all agree that if we could do it a little bit more gracefully, then we would. Yes, we can't control our genetics, but we can 100% control our diet. And by getting the right diet, it's like getting natural Botox for your skin. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Botox or whatever, but it is concerning or alarming that people are starting to get it at a much younger age than necessary. In my opinion, you don't need Botox in your 20s, and you also don't need it as a teenager, but that's becoming our new social norm, which is actually quite scary. Before I fully dive into the vitamins that your skin needs to stay looking young forever, I just want to say that I'm not a doctor and I'm also not a nutritionist. Diet is something that I just research for fun. In my opinion, you can't have too many vitamins. I don't think there's such a thing. But if you have any severe skin conditions or things that you need addressed, please seek a professional. So there are 5 major vitamins that your skin needs to be healthy. Vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin A, vitamin B, and vitamin K. So before we get into all the little details of each of these vitamins, let's talk a little bit about a few terms that you're going to hear me say. So the first one being free radicals. For those of you that don't know what a free radical is, think of the craziest kid you ever went to school with. They had a lot of energy, they're kind of unpredictable, you didn't really know what they were going to do, and unless you could contain it somehow, it would usually cause a lot of damage and a lot of destruction. That's what a free radical does in your body. Then you have an antioxidant. An antioxidant is basically like your knight in shining armor. It's going to come into the scene and rescue you from the damage of this free radical. It's going to contain it, it's going to destroy it, and it's going to also repair any damage that it's already caused. Lastly, there's collagen. Collagen is the main structural protein found in your tissue, so it's just a part of making your skin. So now let's get into it. Vitamin C is a great antioxidant. It also helps to protect you from any type of UV damage, and it's great for collagen synthesis. So what that means is it prevents you from having really saggy skin. That is a really great thing. You want to get lots of vitamin C. Next is your vitamin E. Vitamin E is a great antioxidant. It also helps to repair your skin. It's really important to get vitamin E through your diet because it's actually one of the vitamins that your body cannot produce on its own. It also helps to protect you from any damage that you might get from the sun. Next is vitamin A. Vitamin A helps to stimulate collagen, so it's like a wrinkle eraser, which is really nice. It also helps to decrease any inflammation your skin might have, and it also is good for treating acne. Next is the B vitamin, which is also known as the beauty vitamin. It's a combination of 8 different vitamins. What's really great about vitamin B is it gives your body the essential building blocks it needs to give you healthy hair, skin, and nails. So it helps to strengthen any brittle or dry nails. It helps to retain any moisture, giving your face some life. When you're deficient in vitamin B, your skin will look colorless, lifeless, dull, sallow, basically nothing good. So get lots of vitamin B for sure. Lastly is vitamin K. Vitamin K helps to boost your skin's elasticity, so it decreases any wrinkles you might get, any stretch marks you might get. It also helps with spider veins and bruising and scars. So it's just really great for making your skin look beautiful, supple, and healthy. Okay, so now let's get into the cereal bowl. First, we're going to start off with granola. Granola doesn't really have any health benefits for your skin, but I just like to have my cereal kind of crunchy. I use this cashew cereal because it's more natural. It is plant protein with a multi-grain cluster.
It is just as important to make sure you're getting the right nutrients and minerals on the outside of your body as you are on the inside. The things that you put on your hair and your skin really do matter. Check out our products. All of our products are infused with all of the vitamins and trace minerals that your hair and skin needs to be healthy.
So before I get into the details of all the ingredients that I'm putting into my bowl, I'm just going to say that all of these things have a combination of a handful of the vitamins that I listed above. They also have antioxidant properties and anti-inflammatory properties, so I don't have to go and repeat myself with every single ingredient because that's going to be kind of boring. But I will tell you some fun facts about the different foods that I picked and why I picked them. So, for instance, The fruit that I'm putting in my cereal, I chose blueberries and blackberries. The reason why I chose these ones are they are really good at fighting sun damage. And as you can tell, I love to sit in the sun. How you know that these are really good at sun damage, you got to think about in nature, even think about just yourself. When you're outside and you're wearing all black, you feel so much hotter because you're absorbing all this heat. Dark fruits are exactly the same. So because they need to protect themselves from the sun in nature, they're also protecting you from the sun. So I'm going to pour in some of that. The other really cool thing is that blueberries are great for mental health. Helps to improve your memory, which who doesn't want to have a better memory? Then I'm going to put in some almond slices. Almonds are one of the best sources of vitamin E out there. And remember, vitamin E is the one that your body can't produce on its own, so you got to get lots of it. So I'm just going to take a handful and throw it in. I've never really been a person that measures my food. I tried to count macros once, and it was brutal for me. I do eat pretty well, and I exercise quite frequently, so I don't want to really worry about what I'm eating. So, like, I remember before having a glass of wine and feeling really guilty about it. Okay, maybe I had 2 or 3, but whatever. I don't want to have to feel guilty when I'm having wine. Next, I'm going to put in hemp protein. This is a great source of protein and a multitude of the vitamins that I listed. I'm just going to open it up and dump a bunch of it in there, like so. I've read a lot of different articles, and often they say put in 3 tablespoons because that's 1 serving. I don't really care. I just pour it in there. Next are goji berries. Goji berries are a great source of different vitamins. Also a great anti-inflammatory and antioxidant as well. And then lastly, some chia seeds. Now, chia seeds are really cool because they're also really rich in your omegas. You got to think of what your omegas do. Think of oils on joints or in your car. It helps to lubricate things. That's what chia seeds are also doing within your body. They also help to elevate mood, elevate your energy, decrease inflammation. They're great for mental health. There's so many good things about chia seeds. The other thing that is really good with them is that if you ever pour liquid in them, you're going to notice that they absorb all the water. So they're also doing that in your gut. They retain all this moisture so that when they're in your digestive tract, it ensures that your body has enough moisture to break down everything that's in there. If you want to get really fancy, you can sprinkle in some cinnamon on your cereal. I don't have any right now. And lastly, I use almond milk, more so because I'm allergic to dairy. I also think that dairy isn't that good for you, but almond milk is really great, and it's actually really, really low cal. Sometimes I use coconut milk too. It's a little higher in calories, but again, it's good calories, so I don't really care. I don't really worry about those kind of things. And now if you look, you have this beautiful bowl of cereal. So that's it really. I try to eat one of these bowls of cereal every single day. I also have a smoothie every day, but I truly believe everything in balance. I still like to eat and I still like to live. Like I said, I like to have wine. The other day I was at Moxie's and I had an appetizer, I had an entree, and I had 2 desserts. So it's all in balance. If I'm having a cup of coffee, I just make sure to have a cup of water as well to rehydrate my body. If I'm going to have cake and I'm going to have that gluten that's not going to be stuck good in my system, I'm just going to make sure to have a little bit of extra fiber to flush it out. We all have to live, but I do recommend to try to eat living foods at least 80% of the time because you are what you eat. And you got to think about what is a living food. If I was going to throw pasta into the ground, it would just mold. If I would throw an apple into the ground, it would grow into a beautiful tree. We treat our cars with a lot of respect and we put only the best into them, so we have to do the same for our bodies. Hair is only beautiful if it's healthy. If you have long hair and it's all split and damaged, that looks really bad. Or if you have a color and it's super dull and lifeless, that also isn't that attractive. It's more than just hair. When you love your hair and you love the way that it looks in the mirror and you love the way that you look in the mirror, you love the way that it feels, it is directly related to boosting your self-esteem, boosting your self-confidence, really everything.
By the way, we do a monthly hair product giveaway, no purchase necessary. Every month our system draws for a random winner and we give away one of our split end trios. To enter, go on over to www.nvennhairbeauty.com/giveaway.
If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will get back to you. Do subscribe to our channel because we will release new videos regularly. And with that, I hope you enjoyed today's video and have a beautiful day. Bye!